All right, guys. Today we are gonna be reacting to Only Fangirls versus Andrew Wilson heated debate on age gap. Let's just jump in,
Is a
guys.
child.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
So are you
looks.
talking? But you're talking about their how they look physically, but what about mentally? Is there a mental component there too?
I wouldn't say they're a child. I would say they're just.
When you say
lacking.
phenotype, you mean their body.
Yeah, I think most 20-year-olds look really young.
Do you look? So you look childlike?
No, not me. I mean, I'm the exception.
But hold on. So just to be clear, but actually, let's investigate this. So let's say there's a 30-year-old who has this phenotype that you consider childlike. So a man who's attracted to a 30-year-old with, like, perhaps she's not very curvy, perhaps she has like a small breast or small butt, you would say he's a PDF file for dating a 30-year-old woman, and he's 35?
Yeah.
That's actually
If he's attracted to that phenotype.
Wait, so hold on. Just to be clear, like, so you're saying that women.
I wouldn't say he's literally a pedophile.
So just to be clear, you're going to throw women under the bus who are perhaps not developed in the breast or the butt or aren't curvy. You're going to say that they're basically that they aren't deserving of like a relationship, or the men that are attracted to them are PDF files. Really?
No,
That's
saying,
literally
like,
what you're saying.
If that's what he's specifically attracted to, if he's attracted to that look. And if he thought that, because a lot of times, like I've worked with people, and like I've worked with this one woman. She was like 27, but she looked like she was 19.
But if you're attracted to short women, say a guy likes short women, you can't just say, "Oh, you're a PDF file," because you like short women.
I don't think you literally
younger
are.
people are usually short.
So you're figuratively.
So you're figuratively. I think this is a fair analogy. Let me.
When he said, I know, and Will Andrew's so good. When they going back and forward and there's no argument, you have to give it to them. You have to give it to them, because if you don't give that argument to them, you're gonna keep going back and forward. And that's why Andrew's saying, I think this is fair. I think this is fair. Let's just dive into this, or let's just dig in.
Let me just ask you a single question. Are you saying then that it's immoral for men who are attracted to those women to date them?
Yeah, like I would not date a man who looks like a teenager if I was a grown woman.
So
even if he was my
immoral
age.
to you. Hang on. So men who are in relationships with women who love them, who look like this phenotypical expression that you're talking about, the man should leave because he's doing something wrong, right?
No, I don't think he should leave. I just don't think men
then
should
it's
be
not
attracted
immoral?
to that in the first place. Like,
Then it's not immoral.
it is immoral to be attracted to
Well,
that
how is
specifically.
it immoral if you're telling them not to leave?
Because again, like I don't know how this relationship thrives. If she's actually of age, for all I know, he could have
She's
found
30
out.
years old, but she just has the phenotypical expression that you would consider to be childlike, and he's attracted to that. Is he and her doing something immoral?
I think.
Are they doing something immoral? Yes or no? Are they doing something immoral?
I think that the man is immoral for being attracted to that and seeking out that phenotype in the first place.
Okay, but they're together now. Is he doing something immoral by being with her?
No, because he knows
so then
her.
what you're saying is that PDF files, as long as they're with the person who loves them, aren't immoral. That's your
No, because he
logic.
knows this woman. He knows
Fucking
how old
brilliant.
he
Genius level
knows.
stuff,
Can you let me
lady.
speak? Can you please let me speak? He knows how
Oh.
old she
I'll
is
let you
now.
speak. You dug your hole.
He knows how
Go ahead.
old she is. He knows her mindset and her level of maturity now. Like it's a relationship. And
So then
I'm
what you
talking
just done is
about,
distinguish
like for
that it's
example,
not
the
PDF
example I was
teenager.
trying to give, where I was working with this woman who was 27, but she looked like she was.
Yeah, we're gonna just go to this, this kind of arguments. How do you call them? I forgot the word. These personal stories that has nothing to do. Somehow this is gonna make your argument better. Like, personal stories are not anecdotal, right? Evidence. It's not real evidence. It can be used for some things, but at this point, it's not valuable. She just want to go in.
And she gets approached by men, and they're like, "How old are you?" Like, while she looks like a teenager, and they're like, "Oh." She's like, "Oh, I'm 27," and they're like, "Oh, I thought you were like 19." It's like, why
I'm
are
sorry,
you
you're over
approaching me
here
if you
doing
thought I was
PDF
19?
file apologetics. You're over here saying that men who are with women who look like this phenotype are themselves PDF files and should stay in those PDF files.
If they're attracted to that
you're
look,
a pedophile.
if you approached a woman
Stop
who was in her,
apologizing for PDF files.
oh my
Stop it.
God, okay, I'm
I have
done.
a question.
Can we get some more input from the other girls on
No, bro, yo, like Christian guy, what? I don't think he really understands what's the format here. Like, bro, you had to let Andrew cook, man. That's why he's here. Now we don't want to allow anybody here. Because she wanted to talk here, and he wanted to jump in and save her. No, you don't do that. You don't do that. Why you don't do? I know you want to be a gentleman, but this is not the panel to do so. This is not the panel to be a gentleman. This is not the environment. You being a gentleman, they will take advantage of that.
the panel, like if they agree or if they think the same thing?
Yeah, we'll like open it up on the age gap thing. I do want to continue just a little.
There we go. So I'm
here.
telling you,
I
see?
mean, I'm really confused because
Brian wanted to get in.
So, you know Sophie Rain. I'm sure you know who she is.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So this is a woman who's fairly curvy, big butt. I don't know if she
Yeah.
got some cans, some
Sadly,
bazongas.
I know
I
she
don't know.
does.
She's like 19, but I think she started doing like social media stuff, OF, maybe at 18. I think she's 19 now. Putting aside the fact that she's a sex worker strumpet, you're going to tell me that she's like, she would fit the phenotype of an older woman? So you would prefer men dating her even though she's 19 but she has like a more developed figure versus like a 35-year-old man versus a 35-year-old man dating like a 30-year-old woman who's perhaps like not as, you know, maybe her breasts aren't as large, her butt's not as large, she's not as curvy. You think that, I'm just trying to understand the logic.
No, I think Sophie Rain looks like younger than what she actually is. Like in the face, she looks 14. Or her body is
now
grown.
it just has to do
her
with
body
the
is
face?
grown, but her face looks young. But
She looks
she's
like an
she's
18.
20, I
mean,
believe.
she looks her age. I don't know what you're
She's 20
talking about.
actually, and
Okay, she's 20. Fine.
I mean, what do you?
So which one?
so
I'm just. Which one is worse in your worldview?
like for example, Jenna Ortega, I think is her name, the Hispanic girl who did the gothic
Yeah, Jenna Ortega.
role
Wow.
Wednesday.
So just to be
Wednesday.
clear, you're gatekeeping like if a woman just, what if, I mean, that's just her genetics. She's just, you know.
I'm not
put
saying
more-
she's ugly. I'm not saying any of that. But if a man is attracted to that specific phenotype, and that's what he usually goes for, then that would
this makes
probably
no
be
sense.
signs of.
Well,
But even if she's 30 years
No
old,
sense.
even
Wait,
if
hold on.
she's
Just to be
30.
clear.
Again,
Wait,
I'm
you're
not going
about
to date a man
I'm
who's
gonna
30
hear-
years old but
hold on.
looks like he's 17.
Wait, I have a
like
question
I'm just
for
not
you.
doing
I have
it.
a question for you. So when it comes to like, do you agree that like when it comes to childhood nutrition, like that's going to have an impact on your development? And there's some countries that have like,
Oh my.
hold on. There's some countries that have like worse childhood nutrition. You'd agree with that? And so
Yeah,
this is
sure.
going to have an impact on, you know, like perhaps how they develop,
How you get-
right?
Maybe. Yeah,
I think
sure.
Stop. Hold on.
See, there we go. Nice job, Brian. Right, he caught it. You saw her. She wanted to save her, and hey, stop. Let her answer. Yeah, they want her to just go. They want her to go down with the ship with this argument, guys. That's what they wanted, because this is how you destroy these ideologies. Sometimes this is the thing. A lot of guys don't understand this dynamic. When you confronting these type of arguments, if the feminists, you have to avoid this jump in kind of dynamic, because what happens is these ideas don't end up being attacked. And at this point, I'm glad that Brian's finally picking up on this. You have to make sure you know this dynamic. Females, they just want to just defend each other, even when they disagree. Isn't that funny? And we've seen that multiple times. When even conservative women, they will even jump in and save the liberals. Even when your arguments is horrendous. I'm glad they're understanding that the dynamic.
Okay. So just to be clear, I want you to make a statement that men who find women who live in certain countries, who perhaps these are developing countries, they're third world countries, men who are men in those countries who find that body type attractive because, hey, perhaps there's not good nutrition, whatever, that these men across the board in these countries who are not well developed, they're PDF files in this country.
They are not PDF files, but they.
Oh, no. Hold on.
If they're attracted to that specifically, then yes, they are.
What if the majority of
if
the
you know that
stop,
they're adult
hold
women,
on.
then you're not a pedophile.
What if the majority of the women in those specific countries have that phenotype? Are the men pedophiles?
I mean, no, as long as those women are of age.
Oh man, this lady.
Yes, they are of age.
Yeah, this lady. Wow, this lady is just, you can feel your brain just kind of being, going down. Oh my god.
Adult women.
Yeah.
What about?
But they're attracted to the phenotype, which you said indicates that these men are pedophiles.
I think that, if that's what their specific type is and that's what attracts them, then yeah.
Okay, so there are certain Asian countries that I can think of where like these are developing countries, and because of this, like the childhood and throughout their teenage years, the nutrition isn't necessarily there. This is going to perhaps have an impact on their bodily development. When it comes to, for example, height in these countries is lower because it comes down to nutrition,
Yep.
right? So, are these men who live in these countries, are they pedophiles?
No, because they're dating.
And we can say this about Latin America. We could say certain Latin American countries. We could say
Do
this
those
about
men
certain,
look like children too?
Hold on. We could say this about certain countries in Africa. I just want you to say that the men in these countries are pedophiles. Go ahead.
No, 'cause they're adult women.
What about runway models?
So then
If
what's
this
the
is-
problem? What's the problem with an adult man dating an adult woman and this woman happens to have the phenotype which you think is not developed enough?
It's if you again with the actress Jenna Ortega, right? She literally looks like she's 14, but she's like, how old is she? I think
Lady,
she's like,
you're saying these things. We don't give a damn about Ortega, lady. We don't care about that. This has nothing to do with that. She might look 14 for you, but for other people, she might look 45. I don't know.
23. Yeah, I don't know, but
Who are you to dictate what a woman is?
I'm not, now you're gaslighting me. I'm
No,
not saying what a
no.
woman
We're
is.
keeping it real here.
I'm just trying to understand, so a woman with small breasts, for example, an A or a B cup, you don't think she's deserving of love because of her body
not
type?
saying that.
I mean, that's kind of what you're getting at.
I'm just
Because the people that would be more likely to be attracted to her
No,
would
but
be...
what you're...
Chris donated $200. Ask women to open a pickle jar and...
We already did.
I don't know how that got... I don't even
We
know how
already
I triggered
did.
that.
She opened it.
I have a question.
Hold on, one sec. It's just you're basically these, if a woman has an A cup or a B cup, one, you're just the men who
Well,
are attracted to her.
It's not about her body type. It's about her face.
You said phenotype.
Yeah, phenotype includes the face.
Can we talk about
It's
how
not
that
just about
relates?
women who are flat chested.
Wait, so okay, just to be clear,
No.
so you'd be okay. Let's say there's a 14-year-old who looks like she's 25. You're okay with men being attracted
if
to
he's
her?
attracted to that girl, then he's attracted to what a girl. But if he finds out her age and then that would be pedophilia. Yes.
I don't know about that. I don't know. That's kind of weird right there. Yeah, that's the slippery slope. No, I mean, I don't know about that.
If she looks like a grown woman and he's attracted to the way that she
This is
looks,
consistent. What she's saying is consistent. So she's saying this. Okay, and let me just steel man it. You can tell me if I
I
get
don't know
your
about that.
position wrong. She's saying if a man is attracted to a phenotype which looks adolescent, then he's a PDF-phile. That's
Yeah.
what you're saying. So you're
Right.
saying that if a man was attracted to an adolescent who had the development of a 25-year-old, so he wouldn't know. So he is not a PDF-phile, right?
right? If he
based
didn't
on
know her
is that
age
correct?
and he's attracted to the way she looks, then no, that would not be.
I think I know
Right.
where Andrew's going with it.
So I'm correct, right?
Exactly,
I still made
yeah.
your position correctly?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just have one quick question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree with me, and do you agree with Brian and the men here, and I'm sure every woman here, that if a man were engaged with a woman, okay, who he found out was in that age bracket, he didn't know before, that he should leave immediately, even if she had those same phenotypical adolescent, she phenotypically looked adolescent, but he thought she was 25 or whatever, he should get away immediately if she is actually underage, right? He's doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
great. But if the same man was engaged with a woman who phenotypically had that expression who was 25, you say he should stay. How's that not pedophile or PDF-phile apologia? Can you explain that to me?
Wait.
Because what you're saying is, if
Yeah.
you are a PDF-phile and you're engaging in this activity, you should stop immediately, and then you hold a double standard for the same man who's engaging in that same nature of activity by your own admission. So you're
Yeah,
apologizing.
you apologize. You know, you're afraid of the confrontation. That's what it is. She's afraid of the confrontation that, she's playing the devil's advocate here very bad.
For the PDF file. There's no way around it.
No, because that woman would actually be of age.
Yeah, but he's attracted to that phenotype, which means he's a PDF by your own admission. And if you're saying he should stay with her, then that means you're doing PDF apologia.
Okay, yeah, sure. Actually, I could get behind that. Yeah, he would be. A
So
pedophile
you
if he was
are
attracted to
PDF
that female.
apology?
Wow, that's so crazy. At this point, I don't even think her brain's functioning. She might be cooked mentally. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you in the next one.